everybody, welcome back to our channel. I'm Crystal and I am one half of the For Love of the Mouse duo, and today we are talking Festival of the Arts. Arts is the third festival of festival season at Walt Disney World and Epcot. First it starts with food and wine, and then we go directly into International Festival of the Holidays. Then we have Festival of the Arts, which is the shortest festival of festival season, and then finally Flower and Garden Festival. This is the third annual Festival of the Arts, and this is probably one of the most underrated festivals, but it's also one of the newest. There might be a little bit of correlation there. The festival runs from January 18th until February 25th, 2019, and is located mostly in World Showcase, but also in some of the other worlds in Epcot. We're gonna start with food because we love food, and it is obviously one of the biggest highlights of the festivals is when they highlight different foods from around the world and different foods, how they're plated and things like that for the different festivals at Epcot, and this is no exception. One of the biggest highlights of Festival of the Arts is the presentation of the food, and that's not to say to take away from any of the taste, but it's definitely more about artistic presentation and how to present food in a unique or different way, even if it's a common food like the BLT, which is one of the dishes highlighted at this year's festival. There are 13 food studios at Festival of the Arts, and they are open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily throughout the festival. The Deconstructed Dish is one of the studios for this year's festival, and it highlights some delicious plays on some classic twists. For example, the BLT that I just mentioned is going to be located at this studio, and it's called the Deconstructed BLT. They also have a Deconstructed Reuben, and that is served with shredded corned beef, Thousand Island dressing, pickled cabbage, and a rye curl. Going to be completely honest with you, I have no idea what a rye curl is, but I'm excited to check it out. There are also some tasty beverages at the festival this year, and one of them is going to be found at Deconstructed Dish. Twinings is highlighting a spiced apple chai tea shake, try saying that 5 times fast, at this year's festival. And it comes with maple bourbon cream, a waffle crisp, and candied bacon. We're definitely going to be giving that one a shot. Over at Artist Palette, you're going to find one of the highlights of the festival last year in terms of Instagram worthy and photographer ready foods, and that is the Artist Palette Jumbo Chocolate Chip Cookie. This can also be found at the Decadent Delights studio, and it's a giant chocolate chip cookie in the shape of an artist palette, and then it has several different dollops of frosting in some various different flavors that represent the paint on the palette. For those meat lovers out there, there is a beef Wellington available at this same studio, and it is served with a mushroom bordelaise, and we're pretty excited to give this one a try. In case you're not familiar, beef Wellington is going to be a cut of beef wrapped in a puff pastry and then served with that mushroom bordelaise sauce. Probably going to be a very savory, very rich dish, and if done right, beef Wellington is absolutely amazing. Over at the Pop Eats studio, you'll be able to find the white chocolate figment puzzle. Now, I haven't seen a photo of this yet, but I think it sounds super cute and super artistic, so I can't wait to see what this one looks like and give it a try. Over at Decadent Delights, you will find a lemon and blood orange tart, which sounds perfect as we transition into spring and warmer weather. We know down in Orlando, it's been pretty warm for the most part throughout, even though there have been some cold spells, but here in Colorado, it's been really cold, so a lemon and blood orange tart sounds just summery enough to bring us into the summer spirit and get us ready for spring and summer. Probably one of the things we are most excited about is the return of the Handwich. If you remember back to Food and Wine Festival, we were devastated that they took away the Handwich from this year's festival. It was one of the most popular dishes and our favorite dish from the 2017 Food and Wine Festival, and they took it away this year, but it's back, and this time it is filled with lobster mac and cheese. We're gonna be doing this probably several times, okay? Although the food selections at Festival of the Arts are slightly less than they are at some of the other festivals with only 13 booth locations, these highlight some of the best presentations of the festival offerings. So we definitely recommend giving these a try and heading over there and giving some of these options a taste. If you follow along with our channel, you know that one of our biggest recommendations is that you grab one of those wrist gift cards, and these fit around your wrist on a little bracelet, and you can just swipe or scan your gift card every time you go to a booth. That way you can preload a specific amount onto your gift card and you aren't surprised at the end of the day when at the end of the day you end up spending a few more $100 than you planned. This way, at least if you spend that money, you have it preloaded and you were kind of expecting it. That's definitely one of our pro tips for festivals. The Disney on Broadway concert series is returning for this year's Festival of the Arts, and it also comes with the dining package. If you follow along with our videos, you know that for Candlelight Processional, we highly recommend doing the dining package just because of the sheer popularity of some of these acts. But for Festival of the Arts, it's a little bit different. This festival is a little less popular or a little less well known than Candlelight Processional, and so therefore these are not all required to have that dining package in order to get that good guaranteed spot. However, if you feel the need that this is something that this is on your must-do list, we definitely recommend checking out the dining package as an option for your travel group, because you don't want to be missing out and you also don't want to be spending your entire day at Epcot standing in line when you could be experiencing much more of the things that Festival of the Arts has to offer. So if the Disney on Broadway concert series is something that is high on your priority list for this year's festival, definitely look into doing the dining package so that you can skip those lines. Festival-specific galleries are set up throughout Epcot and World Showcase, and these highlight some Disney artists as well as some famous artistic renderings from Disney movies and past clips. There's also going to be Disney-specific merchandise. They have brought back the Figment ears. If you remember a couple years ago at Food and Wine Festival, they had Figment ears with a chef hat on top. They've brought back a similar version of that. There is a festival-specific Spirit jersey. Annual pass holders can create their own special annual pass holder shirt this year, and you're going to see Figment highlighted a lot throughout the merchandise this year, so be sure to check that out. There are also other seminars that are going to be offered throughout this festival that include things from audio animatronic, cosmetology, music, fireworks, and so much more relating to Disney animation and Disney artistry. So be sure to check those out if that's something that you're interested in, and those seminars can be really fun, really insightful, and really good to nerd out on if you're a Disney nerd like us. And of course, if you are an annual pass holder, do not forget to stop by and get your annual pass holder magnet. This magnet this year is purple and it features Figment, so be sure to stop by and get that. That is it for this video. We hope that you're as excited as we are for Festival of the Arts. We would love to hear from you if you've experienced Festival of the Arts in the past, what your favorite thing was, and if you're going this year, what are you most looking forward to? Be sure to subscribe to our channel if you like what we're doing, and also hit that bell notification so that you can be notified anytime we release a video on Mondays and Fridays. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button if you like this, and also if you'd like to see more of these types of videos, because I love doing festival specific videos and giving you highlights of what's to come or what we experience. So that's it for now. Thank you for stopping by, and for the love of the mouse, never forget that it all started with a mouse.